Hi guys, welcome back to Design Strong. Continuing with our LeetCode problem solving series, this is problem number 8, which is string to integer, that's a to y. So all we need to do is, we need to convert my a to y function, which is going to be similar to a to y function that we have seen in C, C++, and which simply converts the string value to an integer. Okay, so that means string we need to convert it into a integer, that's fine. So algorithm should be like read in and ignore any bleeding white space, that's fine. Check if the next character is negative or positive. Okay, if it is in either, this determines if the result is going to be positive or negative, that's fine. Assuming the result is positive, if neither is present, okay, that's also fine. Read in the next character until the next non-digit of the end of the input is reached. The string is ignored. Convert it like 1 to 3, okay, 0 0 3 2 2 3 2 if no digits were read. Then integer is 0, that's also fine. Change the sign as necessary. Okay, if integer is out, 32-bit signed integer, then claim the integer. Okay, I think pretty simple. It's just that we need to do some validations which is necessary. So without wasting any time, let's start. If s dot length is 0, so this is the first condition that we have. Then I will have index which I will initialize as 0 and a value n wherein I will store length of the string. I will have, okay, so now I will have while index is less than n and s dot char@, so I'm comparing if the char at index is a space, white space, then just do increment to index, I mean ignore the value that we have on this index. And otherwise what we will do is, if index is let's say less than n and string dot char at index equals to let's say the negative sign, because we need to handle for a negative or positive sign. So let's see if this is let's say equal to positive. So in this case what I will do is I will have a sign. Okay, so I will need another variable called sign here, so I will use it as a multiplier to our original value. So sign becomes string dot char at let's say index. If this was negative, then I will initialize it to -1, else +1, so that should work, and I will do increment of index. So empty spaces is done, empty string is done, sign is done. Now let's move ahead with the actual implementation. So I'll have another number long. Why I've taken long? So that there is no overflow that happens. So till the time index is less than n and let's say character is digit, we need to do this because we do not want to get into a situation where, we don't want to get into a situation where we are getting a value which is non-integer and then one of the test cases is failing. So what I have done here is I will increment the number that I have by multiplying it by 10, and then I will do a character dot get numeric value of string dot char at index plus plus. So this should work. And if sign was 1 and let's say number that we have is less than integer dot max value, or minus num is less than integer dot min value, then I will do sign equals -1, then I will return integer dot min value because that's an overflow condition. Otherwise I will return integer dot max value. Okay, so this is fine, and if everything goes fine, we come here, we do a sign multiplication to int typecasted. So this should work. Let's see. So this should be s, this should be s. Yep, let's see. Okay, so line number 22 has an issue. S dot, oh okay, not find symbol, line 7, my bad, that's a typo. Okay, so normal case is working fine. So what we have basically done is length check for a empty space, negative, positive, and then using it to check if we have to use multiplier as 1 or -1, and then simple conversion from a string to digit via the character that we have. Let's see if that works. Yep, that works, and this is the optimized solution, if you can see. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you were able to understand the solution. In case if you did, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Say Design Strong.